Hey there, so I've done your reading for why the snails keep turning up for you and what is the message, speaking to the spirit of the snail. And what came up for me also right at the end was the Soul to Soul song that was, I found the lyrics first and then the song itself, which is Keep On Moving. So that'll all make sense when I tell you this. So how does it feel? How does it need to feel? How does Caroline need to change in order to get the truth behind what the message is from the snail? And first of all, I just got swirling and swirling and swirling and swirling and, you know, circles and circles and movement and all the rest of it. So I can understand now why that came through. Anyway, I was really being shown, rather than just focusing, I mean, often when we see the snail, we concentrate on the shell and the spiral of the shell rather than the actual foot itself. And massively, I was shown to concentrate on the antennae. So that comes up in the reading as well. So first of all, slow and steady over all terrain, leaving a legacy, a trail behind you. You often see the shell and not the foot. You are sensing constantly the environment. You travel great distances. You are always on the move. Searching for food equals answers. You're searching. You're on the search. You're asking for answers. You're looking. You're on a quest. So the answers to what? To feel whole, to feel unburdened, to feel light, to feel in flow, to excel at life, to feel like hang on, can't read my writing, even though I've just done it. Feel like a snail. You search has led, okay, so far your search has led you so far to another solution, another cabbage patch. So you imagine that snails are always going into like the same kind of food terrain, and they sort of like always going back, and they're always searching for food, and they sort of like find something and they stay on it for quite a long time. Some probably over long. They stay on that particular path over long. So, but now I feel, I'm getting the message that you feel and that you need new pastures, new stimuli. So you're feeling a little bit as the snail, the message is unfulfilled. You need new depth, new understanding, a new menu which needs to be offered. Which the menu so far that has been offered has only taken you so far, although you've travelled great distances. So your quest goes on to feed your soul. New sources of information, but not from another, what they learned. No, from connection with spirit, connection with your soul. And I believe 100% that's why Soul to Soul came up, and Keep On Moving, which was your song. Your soul is thirsty. My God, I can feel so thirsty for knowledge and for the freedom from the eternal quest and the lessons which weighing heavy on you, the burden that you bear. You've got all the knowledge and everything else in your current supply. You can supply, and that you've got the capacity to get there. But sometimes where you've chosen as your teachers, you've come to the end of their capacity to be able to assist you. And that's okay. You cannot depend on writing. You cannot depend on this other to heal and fulfill your needs that need to come from your own deep quest to quench your thirst. So sometimes there's a repetition, a thirst for life, and a quest for life, a thirst for life on your terms. So it might not be someone else's terms that you end up feeling zen. Your quest for life might be, no, God, no, I want to be like going into my grave, just going, what a ride. So the quest for life, making me laugh because I had to do that. The quest for life on your terms. So the dance within you is to explore the experience of new life that you've never lived before. So you feed your soul all that can be offered from this source. Or you can go round and around and around and around infinitum, the spiral of life. So you need now to be open to new things to feed your soul so that you can fly, you can soar, you can feel the freedom and lift the burdens that are carried everywhere with you. Let them go. Now I'm focusing on your antennae to seek assistance, to be open to new, fresh alternatives, different ways to feed your soul. So you follow your own guidance, your little antennae. But when I see the antennae, they are so strong, and they're so they're so like little satellites on the top of your head there. You follow your own antennae, and with your foot, so like the foot is massive on this particular snail. So in it is your boat, and it is your ride. The foot of the snail is you, your body, and how you travel through life. You travel through earth situations, and the antenna are your soul-seeking device, seeking out other souls, seeking out other ways of doing things, not necessarily other teachers, but like, show me the way, show me what's right for me, where am I going next? This comes in a minute. So the shell are your beliefs, the burdens, the baggage to be set free, to let go of. It's not like you throw away the shell, but you empty out the shell so that you can fill that instead with joy and sensations and new food for the soul. So this is like the house of the soul. Your aura, let's just put it like that. The shell is like your aura, so you fill that with so much joy and so many awesome sensations of like, whoa, what a ride, I love this life. All right. Oof. And I was then asking, what exactly does the snail want to say to you? So the snail says, a foot in both worlds, bridged by the soul. And it keeps showing me to do this, the antennae. God. Open for guidance to feed my soul. Okay, set myself free, to be lifted off the burdens of human and the human limitations. So it really is about getting out of your head, really emptying out your shell, emptying out your head, and then using that to move forward with this massive foot that's available for you. Okay. So depending on someone to show you the way, I get like a no, and I get use your antennae, get used to using your own antennae and trusting your direction. And then, yeah, the name of the song came through, Soul to Soul, Keep on Moving. And I couldn't remember the rest of the lyrics, but I wrote down that was a song that I needed to tell you about. There's a lot in there, but this is like a new shift for you. This is like a new path for you. This is like doing something in a completely different way, off the world, off the way that you've been doing things in the past. This is you coming into, being reborn, coming into a new frequency, doing things in a different way. There's nothing wrong with what you've done in the past. It's built up great foundations, but it's like now it's kind of like, do you know what? You've got this. Let's make sure that you're following your own antennae and keep on moving. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the song. There is a lot in there and a lot of ways that it can be taken, but it's just, for me, it is so direct. It is so clear. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and we can talk about this ASAP.